But here we are then, in Stinky Woods. Noisy motorbikes. Pretty quick, but noisy. Right, very, very noisy. Come on, Mollie, this way. We haven't got Amber, again, because of the fact that I'm constantly having to shout at Amber to keep her head up. Nope, I've got to keep doing that. She's got to learn to stay indoors until she's ready to do walkies nicely with her head up. So I'll take her out later. Be a bit of teaching for her. Today is pretty much a day of rest. Well, I've got to do the lower back, the 100 on that, but apart from that, I'll do that when I get back to them. So they'll be resting for a while, so ideal timing really. Right, Covie's, look at how big Covie's getting now. She's a big girl now, isn't she? And there's Locki waiting on the path for everyone else to join. Look, she's gone ahead and she's just waiting. I could have brought Amber. I think next time we come I will bring Amber. I'll just put the vibrate collar on her, I think, and hopefully deal with it that way. Loose! Here you go, loose. Ball. Well, half a ball. Half a ball. Half a ball is better than no ball at all. So is it a full ball or half a ball? Hello. Go on, Cobes. On you go, bud. There's your sister. There's little Locks. Locky's going ahead. Oh, yeah. So, anyway, yeah, I was going to say, the plan, I think for next week is going to be slightly different than what I originally planned, because in the video last night, that is possibly being uploaded now. Not sure, am I doing it or not? Oh, it's ready to be done, whether I'm doing it, I don't know. But in that one I spoke about the plans for Jim, about doing 10 sets to foul. Every set has to be the foul. Alright, leave it, walk away. Walk away. God knows what's down there. Covie, walk away, now. Cove's last chance, move it, now. Come on, Riley. Come on, Mollie. Covie, now. Mollie, come. Micky! The only problem, again, with making videos with doggies constantly, leave that alone. Get here, leave that alone, get here. Alright, enough! Covie! Cobes, leave it now. Covie! Pack it up. When I say leave it, what is that? Horse poo again? Something like that. I don't think Micky's collar's working. I think it needs to be. Come, Mix! It's working. Okay? Mix, come. Come on, hurry up. Chewie! Chewie! Get in now. Get here now. Stop eating crap. Nutter, pick it up. Go on, they find something that they can munch on out here. Whatever it is, some sort of rotting bit of crap. Come here, you. Come on, keep up. We won't be coming back this way. Nope. We normally do, but they found tons of things to eat on that could be not good for them necessarily. Maybe it is good for them. Maybe it's got vitamins and minerals and all this sort of stuff that's good for them. Mollie, wait. Where's that Riley? Riley, move. Not Border Collie. He does. He looks more like Mollie. He looks like Lucy. Even though it's Lucy's baby. Micky, too big. Leave it now. Leave it. Leave. Too big. Find a small sticky. Not having that one. No chance. Sorry, Riley, I didn't mean that one, but I meant the big one. Anyway, right. Yes, the idea of 10 sets to foul. Yeah. Now that's going to be every set you go to foul. But what you do is, like if you're using a Smith machine, you put the safety bit there. So if you have to drop the bar, it doesn't land on you with the weight. That way you can truly go to foul. That's good. Because on a few things you can actually go completely to foul, therefore. Brilliant. That's good. Need to do that. Really do. Really important to go to foul. So actually with downstairs, I can actually cancel a lot of upstairs ones. I can do a lot downstairs on the Smith machine. Just put the safety thing there and go to foul. I can do chest. I can certainly do shoulder press. So I can do that. I can do, is it low row? Low row sort of thing. But basically bringing the weight up to the chest from a bent over position. Do that on there. Do lower back on there as well. There's a lot I can do on there. Which therefore, setting up things, I can definitely do, to foul. And 10 sets to foul. I say, you don't need to necessarily do 100, even though you probably do more than 100, actually. If you set a weight, which is around about the weight you set, but 100, maybe a tiny bit more. So, for example, if I'm doing chest, I'm doing chest on a Smithy. I think I was doing 60, 50 or 60. When I was doing it, the 100 on that. So therefore, set it a bit higher. Set it for about 65, 70. And what that's going to give you. Yeah. Because that'd be quite useful. Because with 10 reps, you're going to be doing at least 10 reps for each set. With that sort of weight. Still get 100 in, but you're lifting slightly heavier to get 100 in. I thought he was going to hit the dogs with that blinking plastic thing there. Right, go on you go. On you go. Lockie, behave.
That's not take a lot of feeding.
Aye. Indeed they do.
Oh, you managed to keep them all together.
Well, there's another one indoors. But the other one indoors constantly is head down trying to find food. So she's not coming out until she learns not to. Right, and she's got 8 babies. I'm keeping one of those as well.
Oh, man.
Aye.
You're glutton for punishment, yeah?
Aye.
They're lovely, mate.
Indeed. Well, this fluffy one's called Covie. That one's called Covie. And this one's called Locki Down. The other little one. Well, Covie was intended to stay with me, but Lockie was given back after 7 weeks. They said, can you take her back? This one here with the yellow collar, Micky, he came back in January. They said, can I take him back? He's 3 years old.
What's wrong with him, like?
Well, it's just,
Look after him.
yeah, it was just people didn't train him at all.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you seem to have them under control.
Yeah, good
Aye.
go. No, you're not getting it. No, you're
Right, this way. Come on, this way. This way. Lucy, come. Right, enjoy. Anyway, so yeah, basically, hopefully, tend to go a tiny bit heavier than what you do for the 100, and even if you only do 90, in fact, you'll go into the point of where you just can't possibly get another one up there. You do a half maybe, and then you have to let it go because it's just you just can't do anymore. That's brilliant. That's even better than doing 100. Because you do 100, you're doing it to, you're not doing anything to foul necessarily. Because you've got a certain number in mind. So when you've got a certain number in mind, it doesn't work. It's not really the same thing. Because you're trying to make sure you get to 100, so you're trying not to push it, Because it's quite possible you could do 10 sets and only do 20 reps. Because on the first one you push to foul and you can barely do anything else otherwise after that. So the next 9 will be maybe 2 or 3 reps, that's it. Yeah. So that's quite likely what will happen. And you're not going to get to 100 that way, are you? Yeah. If you're pushing to foul, then you're not looking at the number. You don't care about the number. What you care about is pushing to foul. That's it. Now, next time you do it, you'll be pushing a few more times before foul. And next time you do it, you'll be pushing even further before foul. That's okay, you do it that way. You can actually write down the number. Oh, you can do that, yeah. Problem is, I see people do that. And again, the problem is when you do that, you really are thinking about the number. You're thinking about getting to that number or getting to a certain number. Maybe getting to just beyond where you were before. Maybe that's what you're looking for, just beyond where you were before. But that's still a number. You've still got a number in mind. The best way to train is to not have a number. You know, push to failure. Now, ideally speaking, if you've got a spotter, you'd push way beyond fail because the other person would be helping you. Until that other person is lifting 75% of the weight, you keep going. So until you can only lift 25% of the weight, you keep going. And so you're going way beyond foul. If you've got a spotter, that's brilliant. That's what you want to do. But I say, you've got people that just do it like, but then also slow it down. If it starts getting too easy, slow it down. Keep the same weight. Just keep noticing, or just keep a record of the weight you're using on them. Just do the same weight. You don't need to add the weight or make it any heavier. You do more reps for a while and then you just slow it down. The fact that you slow it down, you could go to, say, if your strongest is on bench press will be maybe 120, do 40, but slow it right the way down. Seriously, 10, yeah, what, say, at least go 10% the speed you were doing it. So slow it down by 10 times. That 40 will seem like 120 in no time at all. No time at all. It's going to feel like that. But as I said, in one of the videos I've done recently, talking about slowing it down, you keep the technique. You're not trying to lift maximum. You're trying to make a lower weight be the same as maximum by slowing it down. And when you slow it down, your muscle is working for all of that time. So for 10 times longer, your muscle is working with 40k, whereas when you're doing 120, it's just up, down, done. You might do it 2 or 3 times, but again, it's just up, down, down, up, down, done. When it's with 40, it's up, down. Do that. Yeah, 10 times with 40k. You're going to notice a difference. You're going to notice that you are pushing to foul, but you can do because it's not that heavy. And say if you've got a spotter, that spotter can easily spot you. It's only 40k. You could have a tall child helping you with that. Not that heavy a weight, is it really? But geez, you know, the thing of it is, slow it down. Don't care what anyone else thinks, because yeah, if you slow it down, other people are going to be looking at you thinking, that person is struggling with 40k. I saw them doing 120 before. What on earth is going on with them? Don't worry about it. You do you, let them do them. Let them struggle at whatever weight they're doing, 140, whatever. Let them put on max and struggle and get technique completely wrong, where they're more likely to injure themselves. But you focus on basically working your muscles as hard as you possibly can. So if you want to really have strength, you've got to have your muscles sending a signal to your brain saying we can't cope. And when your muscle sends that signal to the brain saying we can't cope, that situation is that the brain then sends a lot more protein to the muscles, helping to grow, and then you get strength. The only thing is that with developing muscle and stuff like that, you've got to not get into the idea of bodybuilding, anything like that, because that is bad news. Don't get into that sort of stuff. That's pride. That's all about look. It's all about looking strong rather than being strong. That's pointless. Don't do that. Yeah. I mean, who are you doing it for? You can't say you're not doing it for other people, because you are really. Yeah. You want people to notice you. Why? Why do you want people to notice you? As a Christian, it's my job really to get to a point where people can notice God in me. So the less they notice of me, the better, really. Yeah, that's the reality, isn't it? Aye. That's the aim, at least. Yeah. That's what you go for. That's what you want. Hi, Lockie. How you doing, bub? It'd be interesting to see who gets to be the bigger dog in the end, because Covie's going to be heavier, I think, than Lockie, but Lockie may actually be bigger, as in taller. Don't know. We'll see. She'll certainly be faster. Nuffy, go. Lockie. When I say enough, I mean don't eat it. Dozy dog. Oh, they're being fed well though. They've had, and this is one thing, it always makes me laugh. It's a bit naughty of the company, Tesco's, right? They do this, they call it whole mackerel. But it's missing the head and the tail, and the gizzards and all that lot. How can they call it whole? It's not whole, is it? If it's missing the head and missing the tail and missing all the insides, that's not exactly whole, is it? Certainly the insides is what can often be good for the doggies. They like all that sort of stuff. Yeah, very, very good for them. They like it. They enjoy the insides. But I've got a lot of whole ones in the fridge freezer anyway, so in the freezer department. So yeah, I'm going to have to take some of those out. Especially we are in summer. Get off your bum. There you go. Oh, we're in summer, so they're going to run around a lot more. So with that being the case, fishies will be useful, yes. And it's Chewie's birthday, so I'm going to have to get one out at the end of the month anyway. Chewie. We are heading towards that point now, aren't we? End of the month, yeah. Cool. Well, I see a lad in the, well, a man in the gym that I've seen quite a few times. He used to train with someone else, another man. Now he seems to have a woman with him. Whether it's his daughter or Mrs., I'm not sure. She seems quite young compared to him. He seems to be at least my age, if not older. But he's one of these people who's, when he's trained, but he looks incredibly muscular, but he's so much muscular on the top half. He's sort of bringing his arms to sort of come in a bit, and are constantly in. So I think he's done his chest too much. He hasn't done his upper back enough to bring his shoulders back. Not sure, but that's what I get from looking at him. But I've done a bit of what he's done before. And so I often speak to him about what you're doing with regards to training. So once I start doing this 10 sets, then yeah, I'll speak to him about that, yeah. Well, when I was talking about 10 sets, one other thing you can do, you can make 10 sets into 15. If 10 seems to be a bit easier, after a while, make it into 15. 15 sets on one thing. Yeah. Not a problem at all, you can do that. Oh yeah, 10 is a number that's got to be fixed. You can certainly make it into 15 sets. But do that occasionally, slow it down sometimes. Even at weight, make it less. Make it so that with 10 sets you might be able to do 30 reps, but then lower the weight, so make it with 10 sets you can do 200. Just keep changing it so that the body doesn't know what you're going to be doing. And Lockie got a sticky. Hey, little Lockie doo-doos. Lockie doggy doggy. Lockie doggy doggy got a sticky. Oh, she still got it. Well done, Locks. Hey, oh, mummy nicked it. Did your mummy nick your sticky? Poor Lockie. Did your mummy nick your sticky? Mollie Collie, you stole from your own baby. Mollie Collie. You're a thief. Are you a thief, Mollie Collie? Hey? You would steal from your own baby, would you? Mollie Collie. And then the other baby's trying to take it back. That's Smiley Rally. How you doing, mate? Alright. There's Chewie. Chewie. Hey, Chewie. How you doing, mate? Look at him. Look at that handsome boy. He's a handsome baby. He is indeed. Micky, not that way. Micky, not that way. Not going that way, Mix. Mix, no. Micky, no. Not that way, Micky, move. Not that way, Bubba. Micky, oi. Not that way. How many times? Wonder where that side is. It easier to get down to the water from that side than it is on this side? It might be. I've got to try and find how to get over there at some point. Although the problem is, you get over there, how do you get back? Yeah, you probably end up on the road, and I don't want to be anywhere near that road at 60 miles an hour with cars and with 8 or 7 collies. Not a good idea, really. No. Talk about slowing traffic down. Anyway, so yes, and if I give a bit more on the other subjects of last night, the kingdom talk. Yes, about having kingdom in practice in church and all that sort of stuff. I mean, brilliant. Yeah. The thing of it is that if you have God doing church His way, well, then you're going to have God, showing people Him all the time. You'll have words of knowledge, words of wisdom. You'd have the prophecies. You'd have healings. You'd have deliverance. You'd have all this sort of stuff. People being convicted of sin as they drive past the church. All these things will happen. So the difficulty with things at the moment is, as I've said so many times before, you've got people in church or churchy sort of establishments or sort of whatever, doing church, still doing church, still just doing church the way they have been. Come here, wait. We got you all? Nope. Who's missing? Come here. They're going that way. Who's missing? Micky! Mix! There's Lucy. Where's Micky? I don't know where you are. Where's Micky? Lockie's here. Covie's here. Micky's gone over there. Sorry. Micky! He always just goes ahead, idiot. There's 2 paths. One there, one there. Where's he gone? I have no idea where he's gone. He's gone somewhere. Come this way. Might as well go this way. We'll find him at some point. He's probably out there. By the water. So, if not, he'll come and find us. He will. So yeah, indeed, it is what it is, isn't it? Yeah, what we're going to see, don't know. Don't know. I did see a video earlier that a few people commented on that showed a Jewish man being kicked up the butt by someone. The person was basically walking down the street. Jewish man was just standing there. Person went up behind us. Jewish man kicked him up the arse. Jewish man sort of reacted with mild aggression. Mild aggression. Really? And yet there was someone filming, and people were saying absolutely disgusting. Obviously, you know, in Germany, this is what happened during Hitler's time. No, it isn't. What happened during Hitler's time was far, far worse. No. Problem is, people get to this sort of panicky bit. Micky! Where is he? Here he is. Here he is. See, I told you he'd find us. Eventually. He did, he found us. He found us in the end, didn't he? Yeah, the reason why I mention this is because, you know, Jewish people are God's people, and there's a lot of stuff at the moment about Palestine and anti-Jewish sentiments and stuff like that. Well, that video, I'm pretty sure was fake. Well, first of all, nobody else reacted. The Jewish person reacted in a way that was fairly mild, really, for what happened. And the person that did it didn't really run off. Yeah. Yeah, he stayed in shot of the camera for far too long. It's like, would you do that, really? It looked fake. Yeah, I think it was fake. I think it was something. It was either two people doing it, one person video, one person who said, I'll go over and kick this bloke up the butt. You video it, just for a laugh. Quite possibly something like that. Would it be malicious, anti-Jewish? I don't know. To be honest, I don't care. Not really. The reason why I don't really care is because in the end, yeah, the reality is, let God deal with all that sort of stuff, really. Yeah, if the Jewish people look to God, God will deal with it. No worries. There's going to be a lot more of that sort of speak and that sort of stuff going on. Well, because with Palestine, there's a lot of issues there, and yeah. But they had one person on a march in the UK. He was a Muslim, but basically saying that the Muslim army should go and wipe out the Jews. I'd simply have to comment saying, go for it. You know, you would have Britain, you have America, you have Europe, you would have all these nations coming against you. How many nations are you going to have on your side? None, really. I mean, if you had all the Muslim nations, there are no good, strong Muslim armies. That's the reality. They're armed. Not exactly well trained, aren't they? Really. So, yeah, if they want to wage war, okay, you'll lose. That's the reality. You will lose. You'll be wiped out. Basically, what David was told to do will be done. Yeah. The Muslims will be wiped out. If you want that, go for it. You know. But otherwise, shut up. Yeah. And as I said in that comment, you know, to the person, are you going to be in the army? You're gonna, you know, be one of the soldiers going against the rest of the world? No, you'll be hiding back in the UK saying, it wasn't me, I didn't say anything, no, I didn't want a war, no, don't point your gun at me, no, it wasn't me, no. You're a coward. You're a coward shouting your mouth off. You know, trying to impress people in the march. Shut up, Muppet. That's the reality. You've got a lot of people right now, especially, you know, only one doggy. You've only got one doggy. Oh, how have you only got one doggy? No, as I say, there's a lot of people spewing hatred right now. And weirdly, you've got the left that seem to be okay. Well, of course, the left is okay with anti-Jewish rhetoric and hatred towards Jews. Well, of course, Jeremy Corbyn, the Labour leader, was highly anti-Jewish, wasn't he, really? Apparently, there was a lot of anti-Jewish sentiment within the Labour Party. They got in trouble for it. Well, that's the left. I mean, certainly when the left's talking about the minority and protecting the minority, you know, aren't the Jewish people the minority in the area? But yeah, they don't seem to care about that. Weird, isn't it? The way the left cares about gay rights and trans, but not Jewish issues. Cares more about the Palestinian issue. As if the Jews were trying to basically force the Palestinians out. No understanding at all of the issue. No understanding at all. No understanding that Palestine, certainly the people in charge of Palestine, want this hatred to continue. It keeps them in power. And you've got Iran who are backing them financially and providing weapons to them to continue this, you know, mini war against Israel, basically. But of course, they like to put themselves across as the victims. And of course, the idiots on the left just sort of, how dare the Jewish people treat the Palestinian people like this? Oh, how dare they? Well, look, both sides are wrong. Both sides are in the wrong in the way they've been handling the situation. Of course they are. Yeah? Yeah. But the thing of it is that, you know, people, be educated about the situation before you try and speak about it. I'm not saying I'm not the most educated about it. I'm just speaking on the situations that I've seen and, you know, what little understanding I have of the situation, which is tiny, really. But yeah, certainly biblically speaking, we see that the Antichrist will pretend to be the peace bringer in Israel, and he himself will sit upon the Holy of Holies, and you know, he's going to be a bad one. Now what? Come on, here! Come here! Sounds like some aggression of dog going on there. Come here now! Here now! Here now! Come here, Locki! Sounds like another dog barking. Come here! Come here, Mix! One missing. Who's missing? Mollie Collie? Yeah. Mollie Collie! Mollie Collie! Come here, Mollie! Here, babes. Here now. Chewie here. Locki here. Come here, Mollie. Come here. I heard some aggressive barking. Clearly not mine, because mine were over there. Aggressive barking was coming from that sort of area there. So, obviously, a dog might have seen mine. Yep. There's Mum and Baby. Hello, Mollie. How you doing? Is that your bubba? Your bubba saying hello. Oh, where are they going now? Oh, dear. Oi, pack it up. You're good babies. You're good bubs. Leave it too big. Run away. Oh yeah. Not sure if that was a barky dog. Certainly was a barky dog. Yeah. That water seems quite high, so it could be quite salty. This way. Micky, this way. Here. Come on, we're not getting in the water, no. No. This way, come. Covie, Covie, come, Bubs. There will be a time for chucking them in the water, the little ones, but it won't be this water. There are a few other areas where we can go, where there's cleanish water. It's certainly not salty. Lucy, Covie, no. Covie, no. They could be salty. Mollie, come here. Now, come on. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, what's going to happen there, I don't know. Well, I mean, the next step and that sort of thing, no idea. Well, because at the moment, it seems as if most nations are on the side of Israel. So, is Israel going to do something? Or is somebody going to do something pretending to be Israel? Yeah, maybe bomb Palestine in some nasty way, turning the world against Israel. Is that sort of thing going to happen? Don't know. If you wanted to turn the world against Israel, then there are easier ways. There are pretty easy ways to do it. That's a certainty. Yeah. Covie, here. Come on, leave that alone. Well, put it this way, the sentiment against Jews in the 1940s in Germany, that wasn't uncommon, particularly. Yeah, that wasn't uncommon. That was fairly common. There's been a lot of sentiment like that towards the Jews over the years. And I think most nations still have sentiments like that towards the Jews. Yeah, it really isn't uncommon at all, really. Micky, you've got a drinky at home. That drinky should be a bit better, actually. Should be a bit cleaner. Even if it's a bit salty, you've got the bits of sand and stuff like that will probably, hopefully, deal with that and have the water at the top and the salty at the bottom. So it should be slightly better conditions there for the water. Yeah, hopefully. You going pee-pee? Good girl. Good girl, Covie Coves. Good girl, Covie Coves. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've said before that there was even a situation in London going back hundreds of years ago where Jewish people were told to leave. They were put on a ship to leave, but because they didn't really want to take them anywhere. 1 second. Right, sorry, I just called them to get them off here. Yeah, so they got the Jewish people in the boat, then basically told them at low tide to get out the boat, but then never let them back on. So killed them all by drowning. Yeah, these things have happened through history. Most nations have got a black tick against them through the way that they've dealt with God's people. So, yeah, the German 1940s is just one of the most recent. One of the most recent. Obviously, Palestine, the way that Muslims see Jewish people, is basically in the same way that the Nazis did. And that's more current. Yeah. Well, some of the understandings of Jewish people are, or the prejudices of Jewish people, or beliefs, prejudiced beliefs, do come from an element of truth. But when they say that Jewish people can be incredibly successful, it is a case that in America, certainly in America, that most of the richest people, the people in charge of the biggest companies, are Jewish people. Yeah. And you can see why. Why are they so successful? Well, if they live as a community, if they see their community as God's chosen, but see other people as Gentiles, then they're not going to be too bothered about the way they deal with other people. That money has to be the priority, because it's a case of the business has to work, because the business is what's providing for our people, right? So they get incredibly successful that way. Yeah. In Germany, the Jewish people got control of the media. Well, because they wanted to promote their agendas. Yeah, they had an agenda. Yes, they did. Of course, they did. Yeah, the success of their people was their agenda, and that was important. So, therefore, they wanted to make sure that their agenda was taken care of. So, one way to do that is to control the media. Well, of course, the Nazi Party used this and use that as a way of turning the people against the Jewish people. But as I say, a lot of the beliefs are shared. Those beliefs are shared throughout the world. So would it be difficult for the world to turn against the Jews? No, not really. Not really, no. Even nations that have been massive fans or supporters of the Jews. No, especially the more woke and the more left-leaning the politicians go. Because if you see the left is basically siding with Palestinians and anti-Jewish, then of course the leaders of the world are getting more leftist. And with that being the case, where are they going to go? Yeah. Give them a good excuse to go against the Jews. What are they going to do? They're going to go against the Jews, aren't they? You give them a good excuse to do so, they would do it. They would take that leap if you give them a good reason to do so. Aye. Oh, indeed, yes. I do this occasionally, just stand here just to see what they do. There's a Mollie Collie waiting for a dad. Yeah, you went with your dad. You daddy's girl. Oh yeah. Mollie Collie, your daddy's girl. You Mollie Collie. Yeah. She never goes that far, you see. It's Smiley Riley. He's a handsome boy, ain't you, Smiley Riley? Eh? Here comes Chewie, wondering what's going on. Look at you. Eh? There's Lucy Lou. Hi, Lucy Lou. Hi, puppy. Here comes Covie. Here comes the Coves and the Coves. Locky's still down there with Micky. So it takes Micky to come up. He's coming, he's coming. Here comes Locks. There you go. There's Riley, Mollie, Chewie, Lucy, Covie, Micky, and Locki Down. All the way down there. Come on, on you go. I got to tease them a bit. Yeah. Got to do stuff like that. It gives them a chance to rest a bit. Plus, it's also a case of them realising that who's in control. Yeah, they go running off. Sometimes they think they are. So, you're not in control, are you? Well, it's like we need to know with God who's in control. Now, God needs to do the same with us. Yeah. I think that sticky is a bit too long. We've got Mollie trying to pick it up. Chewie's just trying to chew it. Living up to his name. Micky's trying to drag it. Mollie's trying to take it as well. Covie's over there for a little sticky. You got a little sticky, Coves? Hey, Bubby, you got a little sticky? Little Coves. You stay there with your sticky, bub. There you go. Covie's joined to try and see what she can do with the big sticky. Come on this way. Here they come. Here they go. Am I coy? How you doing, Bubs? Love you, 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 love you. Yes. Love you, Mollie coy. Oh dear. Well, it's good to go out for a walk. Why? It is. Well, what I was saying about God doing the same with us, we have to learn how to notice what God is doing a lot quicker. It does take us a long, long time to try and figure out what God is doing. I don't even think we figured it out yet. So we're not doing well with that, where that's concerned. We need to do better. It's like being led by the Holy Spirit. We need to really improve upon that. And the only way to do that is to, same, I've been talking about gym stuff, I've been talking about exercising muscles, I've been talking about pushing to foul. Same thing with regards to the Holy Spirit. Push to foul. You know, work that muscle. Excuse me, oi. Enough, enough. Enough, enough. Yeah. Work it, work it, work it, work it, work it. You know, in all things. Proverbs 3, 5 to 6. Come on. Locki. Right, it's Covie. Covie. Locki's over there. Hi, Locks. How you doing, Bubs? It's Covie. Hi. They are both about the same size, aren't they, really? It's just Covie is, you know, stockier. That's all. Locki's grown nice and big, though. Oh, she's been with us. Well, she's having proper food now. She's having fish, lots of fishies. And I think it was Locki. They sent me a photo of Locki having food, and her bowl was absolutely full of things like roast potatoes and vegetables and meat. But it was a massive bowl. And it's like, excuse me, that's about 2 days worth of food in one there. Yeah, she'd probably eat it, but she's going to be pooing all over the place. Yeah. That's exactly the food that mine get on Christmas Day, each, as adults. Oh, here we are. I know where we are. Okay, come this way. We're near the stinky part, the stinky woods. Hi. It's starting to stink now. Yeah. Ah, well. All fun and games, isn't it? So yeah, we need to be led, we need to be guided, we need to be more sensitive to what God is doing, and where, if God stops, we need to know, because we need to stop. Yeah, because we often go tramping ahead the way the dogs go tramping ahead. Yeah, so we need to stop that. If that's happening, we need to say, stop it. You know, let's be sensitive to where the Lord is going. Let's make sure that we're on the right path, because unlike Micky finding us, it can take us a long time to get back. And that's the thing. It can take us a long time to get back. Because it can take us a long time to realise or to admit, to say that we're on the wrong path. It really can. Micky realises it after a while. He sees no other dogs and he doesn't see me. So he realises, oh, okay, I'm on the wrong path. So he's sort of listening out for me to call him. We don't do that. We see things pretty much exactly as they were. No difference, really. Because instead of actually admitting, yeah, but we don't seem to have God working in our lives now, we attribute other things as God working. Anything negative, well, that's God doing it. Yeah. Well, no, it isn't. Why has God suddenly started doing nasty things to you? He was doing lovely things for you before, and then he was doing nasty things. Why? Because it's not God doing it. Yeah? You blame God for it, it's not God, is it? Hello, Bubs. Little Locky's at the back. Hello, Locki. How you doing? Hello, Locki doo-doos. Locki doggy doggy. Hey? Covie gets very jealous. As soon as I start giving Locki any loves. Covey's straight back saying, wait, what about me? Well, what about you? Yeah, what about you? Ah, dear. Folks, we have a lot to learn, and, you know, is it possible for us to learn this stuff quickly? Yeah. But how quickly? I've no idea. We need to start learning. We need to start figuring this stuff out, really. Very important for us to get this understanding. Oi! Where are you going? Come on this way. Locki! Covie, now. Locki! Come on. Come on this way. Come on. They went that way, the way I said, I'm not coming back that way because there's got stuff they're eating. They went over there to eat it anyway. Where's Covie? She'll come back. No, she's gone again. Covie? Cobes? There you are. There you are. I see you. I see you now. There's a good girl. I see you. Hey? My fluffy wuffy baby girl. Covie, this way. Come on, Cobes. We're not going there again. Locks. Yeah, no jumping. Come on, Cobes. Over here. Covie. Come on, Bubba girl. There's a good girl. Right, anyway, so there you go. I will leave you to it, and hopefully there's enough to think about. You take care. God bless. I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye.